Hi, my name is Audrey Johns. Welcome to the Lose Weight by Eating kitchen. I'm here to share a really yummy, quick, no-cook lunch with you today from my brand new cookbook, Lose Weight by Eating Detox Week. Now this is my go-to recipe for lunch, so much that I actually give you a whole bunch of tips in here on how to keep it really inexpensive. So I'm gonna go through it with you right now. And you can follow along here at Lose Weight by Eating with Audrey Johns on Facebook. I know some of you might be watching from a different page. So make sure that you follow me here so you can get more of these fun videos. Now, in this recipe, it calls for another recipe. I have got an entire section of mason jar salad dressings. So there's 10 in here. And this sun-dried, or I should say Mediterranean salad with sun-dried tomatoes calls for some of the Greek mustard dressing on page 74. So we're going to start with that. If you have the book, you can follow along, and then we're going to turn to page 66 and we're going to make the actual yummy salad. So I do make this so often that I change it up from time to time. And I always start with this dressing, which you're gonna need 1 orange, and you're just going to juice the orange. I try to make it easy on myself because I tend to make a mess when it comes to the bigger citrus, where I go ahead and I use this great little bowl with a little spout on it, so that if I get any seeds in, I can get them out easier. And you see how it's kind of going all over the place. It's a little hard for a mason jar. So unfortunately, we will have one extra thing to clean today. If you watch a lot of these, you know I don't like to do too much cleaning in the kitchen, and so I try to minimize my dishes, but I'm sorry, we're gonna have one extra dish today, but we're gonna be able to eat in less than 5 minutes here, so I think it kind of balances it out. So we've got the juice of 1 orange. This is a very juicy orange. All right. I'm gonna add it to a mason jar. And now if you don't have a mason jar, you can just put it in a bowl. That's fine, and just whisk it. But I'm gonna show you my little trick here. Look how pretty that color is. Okay, so now, I'll wipe up. I'm going to add a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and the grainy mustard will work as well. So whatever mustard you really have on hand and you prefer, but the spicy English mustard would be a little bit too much for this. So a teaspoon of mustard, a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, a teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. I get this from a lovely place here in downtown Boise. All right, a little bit of salt and pepper. A lot of you are probably thinking, hey, I have everything to make salad dressing at home already. And then 1 garlic clove. And I like to smash it, but I want it mostly still intact. So see how I smashed it, but it's not completely falling apart? I toss it in there. I close up my mason jar, and I give it a shake. And that's that. That's mason jar salad dressing. So easy, right? So while that marinates, and sometimes I'll make this in the morning, and then the longer it marinates, the better the flavor will be. We're gonna get started on our salad. So I'm making this just for 1. So I've got 3 cups of mixed salad greens here. You can use really any greens that you prefer, although I do recommend stay away from iceberg. There's no nutritional value in there. If you prefer the flavor of iceberg, go for romaine, because that's gonna have the similar flavor, but it has a ton of nutrients, unlike iceberg, which is like basically just having a glass of water. So to my greens, I'm going to add a tablespoon of pine nuts. And you can use toasted or non. I like the toasted, gives it a little bit more crunch, but whatever you can find. A tablespoon of sun-dried tomatoes. Yum, I love these, they add so much flavor and a pop of color. And it calls for a tablespoon of kalamata olives, but they're my favorite, so I have like a tablespoon and a half here. I'm splurging today. And it, right? That's so easy. Now, from time to time, if I have leftover chicken, I'll chop that up, I'll throw it in here. If I have some leftover quinoa, it goes so great in here. And even avocado goes fantastic in here, but I would add that to the top as we will with the cheese here in a minute. So now that we have finished letting our dressing marinate, I'm just going to fish out my garlic clove. I'm going to drizzle some of this on. All right, I'm going to save the rest for tomorrow. So tomorrow's lunch will be even quicker. And I'm going to quickly stir this up. You guys probably see the little counter there. I don't know what minute I'm on. I can't quite see it from my end, so hopefully we're doing this in under 5 minutes. I tend to get chatty. Okay. And if you're just joining us, you can follow along on page 66 of Lose Weight by Eating Detox Week. And if you don't have it yet, there's a link up in the top so that you can grab it. And what I love about this is I have just come from a meeting. And I have about 30 minutes to eat, and then I have to get to my daughter's school to help out in her class. And so I don't really have a lot of time for lunch, and I'm sure a lot of you have the same issue. So, here we go. Look at this beautiful salad. So easy and fast. And now I'm going to add a tablespoon of crumbled goat cheese. If you prefer feta, I'm not the biggest feta fan. If you prefer feta, add that to the top. Really, any cheese will go well here, but because we're going for the Mediterranean flavors, I really like goat cheese or feta. Here we go. It's a little soft, so it's sticking to my hands. Chef's treat. All right. I'm going to refrain from licking my fingers here on Facebook Live. You all can thank me for that later. But I am going to go and eat my lunch so I can make it in time for my next appointment. I hope this helps inspire you to make a really quick lunch at home. This was so much faster than going through a drive-thru, and it's so much healthier, and it's got amazing whole ingredients for you. You can pick up a copy of Lose Weight by Eating Detox Week anywhere that books are sold. It's a really great deal on Amazon right now. I think it's 37% off, so I really recommend checking it out on Amazon. I also have another book over here in the pink, Lose Weight by Eating. That book's gonna have more of your comfort food made healthy. So if you already have one, you might wanna get the other, or vice versa, or get them both. They're both a really great deal right now. Make sure to follow me at loseweightbyeating.com, and make sure to follow me here at Lose Weight by Eating with Audrey Johns on Facebook for more of these fun Facebook Lives. I'm gonna go eat. I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. Take care, bye-bye.